Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make an oversized tag for my kitchen. It's sweet, it's simple, and it's very southern. This is going to be a Cricut craft, but you could absolutely do this with paint or even decoupage if you prefer. The Cricut project link for this is going to be in the description box. So I used 4 different colors of vinyl, yellow, green, black, and I used window frost to make the ice cubes. Here are my babies. Look at her sweet little face, it's all wet. She's been into the romaine again. She always goes for the darkest leaf, and then they stain her face yellow for the rest of the day. Now I need to weed out those decals. Since I'm using car wrap vinyl instead of craft vinyl, the weeding can get tricky and a little tedious, but the end result looks just as good. You just gotta be patient. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to recut something just because I messed it up while I'm weeding. I messed up on this too. I had to reprint the S in Jesus, and then I threw away the T line for no reason at all, so I had to recut that again. Now, if you ever see me use a color vinyl that you want and you can't find it, message me. I'm always happy to help. So vinyl is my lane. Well, vinyl and flowers. I grew up in a flower shop thanks to my mom, and then I've got a vinyl background because my husband wraps cars. So some of my crafts are going to be Cricut related, but I'll always make sure the project can be done with decoupage as well. One day I'll do the same craft using 2 different mediums. So I used black for the outline of this jar, but any dark color would work. You could even do a silver jar on a darker background, like stained wood or maybe chalkboard paint. Don't forget to use your knife when you're weeding. If you're dealing with small detailed decals, cutting the excess vinyl in all directions around your design can help you free it up easily. So now I'm going to cover these with paper transfer tape. I only use paper tape if I can help it. It's way less aggressive. And if a decal doesn't want to separate from your tape, you can wipe it with a wet rag and it will release easier. So it's time to start pulling all of these things together. Now I've made tags out of all kinds of things. This one right here is hardboard from Lowe's. Now it comes in a 4 by 8 foot sheet and it's only $15. It's the same material that you'll find in the back of your cabinets. Now you could paint this, and normally I would, but I'm just going to cover this in white vinyl to save time. Dollar Tree also puts out already decorated door tags around the same size every season, and they can be easily repurposed. I've even doubled up cardboard and I just spackled the sides. So let's go ahead and add some lemons, and then let's add some lemon leaves. So here's that second T line that I had to print because I threw the first one away. And now I'm just going to add my ice cubes. I was really pleased with how well this window frost worked as ice. To keep it from looking cluttered, I'm going to clean up some of those lines. I wanted the cubes to sit on top of one another and not just kind of blend into a mess. I'm keeping this hanger simple with nautical rope. I might switch to ribbon later, but this is going to work for now. So you want to tape this before you cut it. This stuff really likes to unravel. And just make sure you cut in the middle of the tape. So now I need a bow. No loops this time. We're going to go for a messy bow. So I'm just going to use some white wired burlap ribbon and some green velvet ribbon. Green velvet ribbon is becoming one of my favorites really quickly. As always, we're going to dovetail the ends, and then I'm going to stack them together, pinch it in the middle, and secure it with a zip tie. Now I'm going to add a little bow in the center of this to cover up the zip tie. To secure it, I just cut another small piece of green ribbon. I removed the wire from one side and I wrapped it around the middle. Now I'm going to glue this bow to my tag, and then I'm going to add that little bow on top. Now later I'm going to switch this up. I'm going to change out the florals a little bit and I'm going to rework that bow. So I made a similar sign for my mom, but I used the Dollar Tree Plus cutting board, and that way it can be double-sided, unlike this one. And here it is, all done. It came out exactly the way I wanted, and I'm more than happy to hang it in my kitchen. Let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you in the next one.